Hi everyone and welcome to Jack's Scraps. I am Jackie and today we are going to do part 2 of the Upcycle Parts Shop haul, and this time we are going to do the fabric that I got. So this might take a while. I'm going to try and go as quickly as I can because I really just wanted to share what types of fabric that they had in case you were interested in going there. Thought it might be nice for you to know. One of the first things I came across was a bin that had some of these racks in it, and so I'll show you those first. So again, everything that I'm going to show you was $5 because they had a special. Anything you could get in your own bag that you brought with you, you could get for $5. So I haven't seen this really thin rickrack before, so I picked that up. I got it in blue and purple. Here's a pink, and it's a little bit thicker in width than the other ones. Even the package looks vintage. Okay. And then here I think is just a regular width of rickrack. It's white. Look, Woolworth. That store was a long, long time ago. Wow. Okay, these are a little bit vintage. I found some lace seam binding. It's stretchable, 3 yards in here. It's orchid. And I got this sapphire, which is the same. And then I found this iron-on seam binding in avocado. I just really like the color, so that's one of the reasons why I got it. I'm definitely going to have to save that packaging. And then I found this black lace seam binding as well. Somehow this ended up in my bag. I really don't even remember picking it up, but it's super cute. These little appliques. And I found this, I think it says Adorn Me or Adornment, I'm not sure. Fun fibers for fabulous effect. Look, this says Hobby Lobby on it for $6.99. And then they had it on clearance for $3.50, and then I got it for probably less than a penny. So there's 7 fibers, 3.25 yards each. Very nice. Blue feathers. Love these little, look at that. So that's nice. It's called Winter. And then I came across just this random bit of lace, and I picked it up. Really thought it was pretty. And I found this nice blue, navy blue ribbon. Again, it was so pretty. It had us like roses in there, if you can see. I think this is probably a color that you don't typically buy, but that you would like to have. So I thought that would go great with journaling. So I came across a whole box of these like sampler cards. And I think a lot of the fabric is like, you know, the kind that you would use as upholstery for furniture. And so that's kind of what you'll see in these samples, as well as some of the products that I picked up. So I love this. I love this whole card idea. I'm already having an idea to do with this. But you get a sample of the fabric, and then it actually has a photo on the card. It tells you what the name of it is. Yeah, look, it says used for upholstery. Geez, if I would read sometimes, right? I'm telling you, at that time, I was just grabbing whatever I saw that I liked and putting it in a bag. So the reason why I get these is because I think they would be great when you're doing collages or you're making flags or banners to go on your products. Because this is already a small piece of material, it'd be great size to just cut up and use, even to just cut them in half. I've also used these before to create like a design spread. So I don't know if you're familiar with Deconstructive Journal's Facebook group, but I am a member of that Facebook group, and they have this thing where you take an 8.5 cardstock, and then you fold it in half and you create a design out of it. I did this one because the theme was a magazine. I used Vogue, put these flowers on it, and on the inside I actually had some samples like this already, and I used those. I picked, an image off of Google probably, or Pinterest, and then I matched up the sample fabrics that I had, from something like this, and I created like a design layout as if you were a fashion designer and you were picking out the materials for the products that would be your design. And I mean, I just love this. The person that I sent it to, even her husband thought it was really great, which tickled me. But yeah, so I've used it in this kind of design. I really love that. But again, these are just, upholstery samples here. And then, I made this little Vogue booklet. Like a magazine. Anyways, that's super cute. You should check out that Facebook group as well. But that's another way that I've used these. I just love those. Okay, so the next products I'm going to show you are like the more see-through, transparent type products, or fabric, I should say. So I found this great thing. So this says Ohio Design Center, Beechwood, Ohio. That's cool. Fabric cut. The origin is India. Well, that makes it even better. So I picked it up. It's like a big square, but I picked it up because of this design that was on it. I believe this is embroidery. Now, please know, I do not know my fabrics. I do not know the terms. So if I say something wrong, just go with it, because, I don't know what they are. But I just know that I love them and enjoy them. Whoops. Sorry about that. So some of the material had tags on it, some did not. Again, because it's all like for upholstery. And I won't look at each one because I think it'll just take too long. I loved this. It's all sheer and satiny. Again, another great size when you're doing collaging. This is 100% silk. Ooh, that's nice. It's called Arcadia. So it has a great design on it. And it's kind of sheer, of course. This is really kind of the first time I'm taking that close of a look at everything. This little sample. I love that. Love the crocheting or embroidery on it, sorry. Thought that would be great in journals. Here's another one. Loved this color. So pretty. There, had it backward. Or do I? I don't know, you can't tell. Looks great either way. I just thought this was different. If I do like my botanical journal, which I keep talking about, this would probably be great in that because it is see-through, but it does have the leaves and floral on it, which would go great in a botanical journal. And then here's a brown one, same design. I don't know what's the best way to show you. Again, here's another one of those sheer designs. This is from Turkey. Robert Allen. Very nice. I love it. I'm more of a geometrical type of person, although I do love the floral. Here's this again. So I got this same design in 3 different colors. Love it. This was just a sheer, just says a natural sheer. Oh, excuse me. It just reminded me of linen. And it kind of feels like that, even though it doesn't say it. It says it's just polyester. But that's why I picked it up. Be a nice layering piece. I got this gold piece. It's hard to pass up gold when you find it. It's nice that it's sheer. And I love that it has this wrinkly effect to it. And here's the same thing in this lovely color. Bone color, they call it. And then here is a polka dot. This will be fun to do some layering. Okay, so that's all the shears. I've kind of already organized everything in a certain way. So these are the smaller pieces that I have. I'll start with just the solid colors. This is a lovely plum color. Love that rich color. I wished I could have found more of that. And then this ended up in my bag. Again, when you're grabbing for fabric, sometimes other pieces just come along. This one did. It's a nice turquoise color, I guess. It's very satiny. And then I came across this. It's like a doily, I guess. Big table doily. And I thought, you know, these flowers on the end might be nice to put in journals, or even these. So I really kind of picked that up to deconstruct it. All right, so these next fabrics are ones that have pattern to them. They're all range in different sizes, so I won't open every one up so that you can see how big it is, because I don't even know how big these things are. But they are all random, so I'll just show you the pattern itself of the fabric that I got. Now I picked these, this set here was all kind of together. And I got them because it reminded me of the country farmhouse feel, and I thought they might be great for cookbooks. So these are probably quarters. Like, I love that. I think that would be great for cookbooks, right? Yeah, I think these ones are quarters. Yep. And I think that's 18 by something. Sorry, I don't know. But anyways. Oh, and this. Oh my goodness. I thought this was awesome. I love this. It's so fun. I wished I could have found more. Love the gold. Love this like fraying effect. Here's another one from that same brand. Love this. So shiny. So this looks great either way. If you wanted a flat design without the shine, you could use this and then the shiny side. Awesome. I found this one piece and I got it because it reminded me of Jane Austen. I thought that would be great in a junk journal. Not stuck together there. Oh, by staples. Okay, but I picked this up. Again, it has some sheer to it. I love these shiny fabrics. Thought this was interesting. This would be great in a natural journal. And I also like that it looked good on both sides. So this is 70% silk and 30% cotton. Yeah, I really like that a lot. Found this piece. This is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rayon and polyester. But the design is very cool. Again, you could probably use it on both sides. I'm loving that. Yeah, I love this geometric piece. Lovely. And look, isn't that cool? That's cool. I love that you can get both sides. Look at this. 2 different colors. Totally, totally awesome. And this, I didn't know what this was, but I just grabbed it. At first it looks like, you know, bugs or something. But then when you touch it, it's like velvet. Very weird. I didn't even read anything on it. It just says black pearl. And see here again, I love that you can use both sides. This is so cool. Woven and embroidered in France. Silk. Viscose, silk, and polyester. Totally neat. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, you know, I just thought of a baby girl album, picked that up. Again, remember that the sizes vary and the pieces, sometimes they're just random because these are donated from individuals. It could be businesses, it could be personal donations. I got this one because it reminded me of, like, if I wanted to do my mail journal or a detective journal, this would go great with that. And this had a strange pattern on it, but I kind of liked it, so I just picked it up. Okay, this only had one reason why I got it. See if you can guess why. Yes, because the pig is on it. So I had to get it. And while my cookbook probably won't be these colors or exactly these colors, I'm sure it's still gonna work. Love these crazy looking chickens. Yeah. I got this. Now some of these I think came from like a quilting pack, but I loved this. I mean, you could cut these little squares and just use them up. Look at these great hearts, these stars. Love this. Love the fact that you could cut that up and use it many, many ways. Here's some floral design. Again, there's quite a bit here, even though I'm not opening them all up. Trying to give you a good sampling at least. Very nice. Oh, and there's just 2 pieces of this. This has a leaf design on it, and it's actually floral underneath it. And this piece has like a silver shimmer in it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's very, very cool. I just noticed another solid piece had fallen off the pile, so I'll put that in there. But this one's super neat. It looks like a khaki, and then it looks gray. I don't know. It changes colors. Very cool. So as you can tell, we're in the florals now. I did geometric first, and now we're into the florals. So I was smart this time, and I brought me a little stool to sit on because, man, if you're doing an hour video, whew, your back, it hurts. So this one was neat. It had some, I don't know, textured like puffy stuff. Love all the embroidery on this. Very nice. Here's another piece. This is probably a quarter as well, the way they have it folded. A random purple piece. And sorry about all the threads. Again, I didn't go through and fix anything other than to organize, pattern, and floral. There's some more purple floral. See, this is just a random piece. This is about all you get. So it all varies. That was a different kind of piece, so I just picked that up. Now, someone had already started to quilt this, and I picked it up because I like the idea of being able to actually maybe keep 1 or 2 together, but probably cutting them apart to use. So, because I'm not a quilter. But I did like all the patterns that were used, so. I think this is a handkerchief, actually. Looks very vintage. I really kind of like this red color. I think that would be great in some really good vintage journals. So sometimes I watch other YouTubers and I have seen them use quilt pieces in their journals, and I don't know why, I just thought that was super cool. So I did try to pick up a few pieces of actual quilting, you know, with the batting on it, so that I could actually try that out and see if I really like it. Oh, I didn't realize this was double-sided. Look how cool this is. Wow. Very nice. So yeah, okay, I'm going to be cutting these things out in the future. Very nice. And I'm loving this side. This is gorgeous. Fabulous. Nice surprise there. Now, this one is plain on the one side, but I love that it has these sewn flowers. Like, how original is that? I mean, somebody took the time to do that and get it this far. Very cool. Again, that one's plain on that side, but it had already been quilted pieced together and quilted. Just loving the different types of patterns in it. And this actually looked like part of a blanket. You know, again, I thought about cutting out the design images. Okay, so that's floral and geometric, and those are the smaller pieces. That's how I label them. So now I will share with you the larger pieces. Okay, here we go. This is rayon and polyester. Again, you could probably use both sides of this if you wanted. I loved this piece. It's just the colors in it that I like, and again, it's double-sided. You could use both. Very cool. I guess this could have gone, some of these could have gone in the small pile, but they weren't folded, so I didn't want to put them in the smaller pile. This one is jacquard woven in Switzerland. This is so cool to find out. Oh yeah, here's another one. Look at this. I love that they're two-toned. Again, you can use them both sides. Very nice. Now, this crazy thing was all attached at the top. And then it has, let me get it so you can see it. Okay, so these are like little panels. Here, let me, there. Can you see that they're like little panels? And they're all different colors. Even within the one panel, you have multiple colors. They're very shiny and sheer. I don't know that they're sheer, but they're very shiny. And I love that they're pleated, right? Ooh, sorry, there was a black out there for a minute. So what I thought was it would be great to cut these out in whatever size you need them, and then they're already pleated for you. You don't have to go to the sewing machine. You know, it's already done for you. So that was my idea for those. However we use them, the pleating is already done. And then look, you get this great piece of canvas fabric in between each one. You just can't go wrong there. Here's another piece that I thought was like a Jane Austen period. This is a super soft material, but this is all I have. It's really just this wide folded over, nothing on the back side, but it's super soft. See the little man there? And I found this piece. I loved it. Kingsway Fabrics. Madame Butterfly is the name of it. And I do have a digital kit that I'm wanting to do, and I thought this would fit right into that. I am just loving it. So there was a really large piece of this. Again, it was cut all wonky, but I didn't want to get that much. So I got this, I found this smaller piece and I picked that up. But I just love this. It's so nice. Look at the bird. Oh, there's actually two there. Yeah, it's Really nice. Oh my gosh. Really nice and big too. All right. Here's a piece. Again, you can use both sides. Loving that. Just loving it. Here's another one of those crazy kind of patchwork type materials. Oh man, loving these. See, look at this. It's so natural looking. I love it. Love, love, love it. This would be awesome in journals. Let's see. Woven in the USA. Well, hooray for us. Found this wonderful remnant. Love it. Love it. Love that shiny material. This one's called Harvest Color. It's polyester and cotton. Pretty much the same on both sides. And this one, see, they feel differently on each side. One has more of a, you know, this one has the more textured side to it. It's soft, it's raised, and this is just very flat. Again, it's, you know, you could use both sides. Not losing anything there. Another piece. I probably just use the one side on that one. Oh, here's a great piece. Crave Couture, it says. I don't know what this big rivet is, but it is also two-toned, front and back. So you could use both sides, and it does have that shine to it. Made in India, 41% silk, 59% viscose. I don't know, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Fabulous. Love that. Here's another great piece. Love this. Love the colors together. Gorgeous. And again, look at the back. So you have like a more green, muted green on the front, and this lovely blue in the back. This is Glass Gull Silk. Then I came across some of these, you know, pattern boards, I guess. So this one actually has this tassel, which I thought was super cool and fun. And then it has the fabric sample, and then underneath it has its coordinating sample. So which is really nice. And there's the back sides. So you could see, again, there you can use the front or the back. That's kind of neat. Now they had several of these type of bundles, and I only got a couple, or maybe this, yeah, I think I only got a couple, because they're very cool. So this one is 100% cotton. Sorry about that. And the width is 54 inches, and it says vertical is 12 by 5/8. What's nice in these packs is that you get the same pattern, but then you get it in different colors. So while I always didn't like each one, there was you know, a couple in each pack that I did like, which I thought would be worth going ahead and purchase and getting. You know, it's not like I purchased it individually, but I thought these would be cute. I mean, look, you could even cut these out if you didn't want to do a square or smaller size. You could cut the images out. This is so large. Like, I'm loving the blue one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It does have a smooth, very smooth touch. So you saw there was like a white, and then you have this cream color. But the tones are all different in each sample. Yeah, so see, this isn't my favorite, but you could cut these out and use them. That I would definitely do. So yeah, these pattern packs were really worth it because you could get multiple uses out of them. It says the finish is Teflon, which is interesting. And then it has a name for each one, top to bottom. Yeah, look, there's the Teflon logo. Very neat. Okay. Oh, here's another pattern pack by that same company. This has a Scotchgard finish. This is awesome. Sometimes I forget what I put in the bag, you know? Ooh, that's lovely. Lovely. Like it. Here's a nice piece of floral fabric. I love that it has like this, it's a shabby chic kind of look. Even the flowers are kind of faded. They're not real defined. Here's some more floral. Now these are definitely fabrics, they're not upholstery. Here's an upholstery piece. Here, I love this piece. Let's see. The color is allspice. It is 100% silk. Made in India. I'm telling you, they have the best silks there. This is so awesome. I'm loving, loving, loving this. I tried to find more of it, but this was the only piece that I came across. So here on the back side, I mean, if you wanted to go for a shabby chic, you could certainly use the back side. But loving all of that. So gorgeous. Yeah. Now these were just random pieces. These are protected by Scotchgard as well. 100% cotton. Just thought the pattern was interesting. Here's a blue one. So you see on the back side, they were actually once much bigger, and this is just a portion. So somebody's cut the rest off. Here's another sampling. I really like this. I don't know, it just reminded me of old Jane Austen period or something. Yorktown. So that's nice. Found this piece. Doesn't have a tag on it or anything, but thought that, you know, you could cut these out or whatever. Here's another piece that I thought was awesome. I'm loving the embroidery work. This is 85% silk, 15% polyester. Look at those. Lovely. And the back side. I'm wearing, you know, again, both available to use. Now, I found these great pieces, and if you've watched my Hobby Lobby hauls, you'll know that I hauled a pillowcase. It was burgundy, and it had these like pinched flower bunches in them. And so I found these because it was just like them, and I love that. So this one's a bronze color. And then this one is aubergine. Love this color. Gorgeous. Here's another great embroidered fabric. That was 100% silk. So on this side of it, you have the raised embroidery here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But on the back side, it's flat, which is super nice. So again, both sides are available for use. But this is lovely. It says it's hand woven, made in India. Of course it is, because they do wonderful work there. Look at this great piece. I thought that would be great in like a cookbook or something. Oh, and this piece had like foiling detail in it. There's like a gold design in there. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It outlines like the pattern. Oh, very cool. Only piece I could find of that as well. Now this one seems like a woven, I don't know. I thought it might be wool, but I don't think so. It's just a woven fabric. Very pretty though. Here's another one of these. These are great. I loved this because you could actually cut each of the squares out or the images out and use those in your designs. Love that. There's just a random remnant. Again, you know, the size of this is probably a TN. You could make a TN out of it, fabric TN cover. You know, and what's so great about these, you could cut even just this out right here and put it in a journal. It'd be fabulous. Okay, I have two more, and they are these great, you know, packs, fabric packs. This one's called Isabella. They're very large, 54 inches wide. So you can see I can't even get the whole thing in there. But I'll do a fold up for you so you can see each color. You know, I wasn't crazy about this particular color here, but I imagine if you're using the right colors in your journal or whatever you're working on, that this would go with it. I'm loving the teal in it. Here is that. And then the darker color, which is awesome. I tend to go toward the darker colors. So this pack only had 3 in it. But again, it's so large. And this last pack has a Scotch Guard finish to it. Again, it's from the Amatec text. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It's very, very large. these would definitely make great fabric journal covers. And because they're so large, you could get, several out of them. Hope that helps. So that is it, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of our Upcycle Parts haul. And if you happen to go there, please tag me and let me know, and if you enjoyed it. And I thank you all for watching, subscribing to my channel, and helping our community grow. It's been exciting, and I'll see you soon.